Welcome back to my Spider-Man review series leading up to Spider-Man Brand New Day this weekend. And we are at Spider-Man Far From Home. And one thing I could have mentioned in my Homecoming review is Zendaya as MJ. I always enjoyed the unique spin she put on the character. Her dynamic with Peter, that they have this romance throughout the film, I think is pretty cute. I really enjoy seeing both of those characters work off of each other. And it might be a hot take, but I think they might be my favorite Spider-Man couple of this franchise. I really enjoy the action of the third act whenever Spider-Man is fighting all the drones. I think that's when the movie, its action gets close to matching how exciting Homecoming was. It's also, for me, I think one of the funniest Spider-Man films, at least of the live action movies. But also when it's talking about the legacy of Tony Stark and Peter becoming the next Iron Man, potentially. There's just so many sequences in this film that just stir things up within me. And that whole theme is very emotionally effective. But it's also kind of where the story starts to falter. And it's with the glasses, Edith. This last piece that Peter has of his mentor, his father figure even, inside of Tony Stark, he gives it away to some guy that he just met. And what I would tell the writers of this movie is that, look, you wanna have Peter do something stupid, that's fine. But it has to feel emotionally cohesive still. And when it gets to revealing Mysterio's motivation as a villain, I just found him to be very cartoonish. And also just his overall plan, that every time I rewatch this movie, the more outlandish it seems, the more the movie's just asking me to suspend logic and disbelief. And by the end of the film, I just don't buy that he would fully convince people the elementals were ever real. I don't think it's that plausible that he will be able to frame Spider-Man with all the drones the way he does. I do like that this film goes on a commentary of people needing to believe something and they'll believe anything. I like all of that, but it's just, okay, people will believe anything, right? So like, why doesn't Mysterio come up with something that's more grounded and feels more tethered to reality? So Spider-Man Far From Home is still a movie that I'm invested in. I really enjoy this version of Spider-Man and a lot of the characters, but it has a story that I struggle to get on board with. I'm gonna give Spider-Man Far From Home a B-.